There are campsites where setting up a tent is a death sentence. The Valley of Death in Kamchatka, Russia, kills everything that enters. The volcanic gases are odorless and invisible. You pitch your tent, you fall asleep, you never wake up. The Skeleton Coast in Namibia has 0 water sources and temperatures that hit 120 degrees Fahrenheit. The desert lions hunt at night. If the heat doesn't kill you, the predators will. Kruger National Park in South Africa has lions that walk through campsites at night. The camps are unfenced. People sleep in tents. The math is simple. Welcome to Epic Guide. This is the list of the 20 deadliest campsites on Earth, where camping becomes survival, where nature doesn't forgive mistakes. Let's see where pitching a tent means risking death. The Valley of Death sits at the base of the Kikpinich volcano in Kamchatka, Russia, where concentrated volcanic gases, including carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and carbon disulfide, create a deadly zone that kills every living thing that enters within hours, making it the most toxic campsite on Earth. The gases are odorless and heavier than air, settling in the valley floor where they displace oxygen and create an invisible death trap. Animals wander into the valley and collapse from asphyxiation. Birds flying overhead drop from the sky. The bodies accumulate because even scavengers die trying to feed on the corpses. Scientists who study the valley must wear gas masks and can only spend minutes there before retreating. The death toll is unknown because the bodies of animals and occasional humans simply remain where they fell. The valley is beautiful with lush vegetation, but the beauty is a deadly deception. The Skeleton Coast is a 500-kilometer stretch of Namibian desert meeting the Atlantic Ocean, where 0 freshwater sources, extreme heat exceeding 120 degrees Fahrenheit, dense fog that disorients travelers, and desert-adapted lions create the deadliest camping environment in Africa that has killed countless sailors who shipwrecked and tried to walk inland to safety. The name comes from the whale skeletons and human bones littering the beaches from centuries of deaths. The fog rolls in from the ocean, creating 0 visibility and making navigation impossible. The heat during the day causes fatal dehydration within hours. The desert lions are larger and more aggressive than savanna lions, hunting seals on the beach and humans when the opportunity presents. There are no roads, no water sources, and no rescue. If you camp here, you're gambling on survival, but most people die trying. The scattered shipwrecks serve as grim monuments. Death Valley holds the world record for the hottest temperature at 134 degrees Fahrenheit, recorded at Furnace Creek in 1913, where summer camping creates deadly heat exposure that kills 8 to 10 people annually from dehydration, heat stroke, and cardiac arrest caused by extreme temperatures that can reach 130 degrees Fahrenheit regularly during July and August. The ground temperature exceeds 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot enough to cause third-degree burns through boot soles. The air is so dry that sweat evaporates instantly, making people unaware they're dehydrating until it's too late. Water consumption must be 1 gallon per hour during activity, but most campers underestimate this drastically. The flash floods are another danger, where dry washes become raging torrents within minutes from distant rainfall, sweeping away campers and vehicles. The park is vast at over 3 million acres, with cell service non-existent in most areas, meaning rescue takes hours or days. Kruger National Park has multiple rest camps with basic fencing, but the campgrounds are regularly breached by lions, elephants, leopards, and buffalo that walk through campsites at night, killing several tourists annually who ignore warnings and camp outside designated areas or exit their tents after dark. The park contains approximately 1,500 lions, 17,000 elephants, 1,000 leopards, and countless hippos and crocodiles, creating the most dangerous camping in Africa. Lions are habituated to vehicles, not tents, meaning they don't recognize tents as containing humans and investigate them as potential prey or territory threats. Elephants destroy campsites when irritated, trampling tents with people inside. The hippos leave the water at night to graze, walking through camps and attacking anyone in their path. Leopards are attracted to food smells and enter tents looking for supplies. Despite the dangers, hundreds of thousands of people camp here annually. The Okavango Delta consists of thousands of islands in a vast inland delta, where camping means sharing small land masses with hippos and crocodiles, the 2 deadliest animals in Africa that kill more people than lions annually. Creating camping conditions where you're surrounded by water-containing predators and must camp on islands where hippos graze at night. Hippos are fiercely territorial and aggressive, charging and killing anything they perceive as a threat, including campers who unknowingly pitch tents on their grazing paths or between them and the water. The crocodiles are Nile crocodiles, reaching over 6 meters long, capable of taking adult humans and lurking in all water sources, including the channels between islands. The camping protocol requires Mokoro canoe travel between islands with mandatory guides, but people still die when hippos overturn canoes or attack tents at night. The delta is stunningly beautiful with incredible wildlife viewing, but the camping is inherently deadly. Katmai National Park has the highest concentration of brown bears in the world, with approximately 2,200 grizzlies in the park, creating the most dangerous bear camping on Earth. Where food storage failures, surprise encounters, and habituated bears have killed multiple campers, including the famous case of Timothy Treadwell and his girlfriend, who were killed and partially eaten by a bear in 2003. The bears gather at Brooks Falls to catch salmon, creating concentrations of over 100 bears in small areas where camping requires extreme caution and perfect food storage protocols. The bears are massive, with males weighing over 1,000 pounds and females over 500 pounds, incapable of killing humans instantly with a single swipe. The park requires bear-proof food containers, but bears still enter campsites attracted by scents from toothpaste, deodorant, or food residue. The remoteness means rescue requires a float plane or boat, taking hours. The camping is legal but demands absolute adherence to protocols. The Everglades is a vast wetland where camping means coexisting with American alligators exceeding 4 meters long, invasive Burmese pythons over 5 meters long, venomous cottonmouths and rattlesnakes, and disease-carrying mosquitoes in concentrations so dense they can cause breathing difficulty, creating the deadliest camping in the continental United States with multiple fatalities from alligator attacks and disease. Well, the alligators are everywhere, in every body of water and walking between water sources, making them unavoidable. They attack campers who get too close to the water's edge or walk at night when alligators hunt. The pythons, released by pet owners, now number in the tens of thousands and have been found in campsites. The mosquitoes carry West Nile virus, dengue, and encephalitis. The heat and humidity are oppressive, exceeding 95 degrees Fahrenheit with 100% humidity. The camping is backcountry only, requiring canoe or kayak access to chicky platforms elevated above the water. The Daintree rainforest is the world's oldest rainforest at over 180 million years old, where camping means facing saltwater crocodiles that grow over 6 meters long and kill more people in Australia than sharks. Cassowaries that can disembowel humans with their claws, box jellyfish in coastal waters that cause cardiac arrest in minutes, deadly taipan snakes, funnel web spiders with neurotoxic venom, and stinging trees with toxins that cause pain for months. The saltwater crocodiles inhabit all waterways, including rivers, creeks, and the coastline, attacking campers who get near the water. The cassowaries are flightless birds, weighing 60 kilograms with 12-centimeter claws on powerful legs, capable of killing humans with kicks, attacking when they feel threatened or are protecting chicks. The camping areas are surrounded by deadly wildlife at every level, in the water, on the ground, and in the trees. The rainforest has the highest concentration of dangerous species on Earth. The Amazon rainforest covers 5.5 million square kilometers, where camping means exposure to jaguars, anacondas reaching 9 meters long, caimans, piranhas, electric eels, poison dart frogs, wandering spiders with deadly venom, bullet ants with the most painful sting known, and diseases including malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, and leishmaniasis carried by insects that are inescapable at night. The jaguars are apex predators hunting at night, capable of killing humans, though they rarely do. The anacondas are in the water where campers must bathe and collect water. The diseases are the real killers, where mosquitoes are so numerous that exposed skin is covered instantly. The isolation is extreme, where rescue can take days or weeks, and getting lost means almost certain death because the rainforest is a trackless maze. The indigenous tribes know how to survive. Outsiders die regularly from disease, snake bites, infections, or simply vanishing. Virunga National Park is Africa's most dangerous park, where armed militias, rebel groups, and poachers have killed over 200 park rangers since 1996, making it the deadliest conservation job in the world, and tourists have been kidnapped, held for ransom, and killed in attacks on camping areas and research stations. The park sits in an active conflict zone where multiple armed groups operate, fighting over natural resources, including charcoal production and mining, using the park as a base for operations. The rangers are under constant attack trying to protect mountain gorillas from poachers. Tourists camping or staying in research stations have been attacked, with kidnappings in 2018 and 2021. The wildlife includes mountain gorillas, elephants, hippos, and lions, but the human danger far exceeds the animal danger. The park has been closed to tourists multiple times due to violence. When open, camping requires armed guard escorts. Virunga represents where conservation meets warfare. Madidi National Park is considered the most biodiverse protected area on Earth, which also makes it the most dangerous, with jaguars, pumas, anacondas, caimans, poison dart frogs, wandering spiders, bullet ants, fer-de-lance vipers, bushmaster snakes, electric eels, and piranhas, creating deadly camping conditions where every species seems designed to kill you. The park covers 19,000 square kilometers of pristine Amazon rainforest with almost no human presence, meaning camping is primitive and isolated, where rescue is nearly impossible. The jaguars are healthy populations that occasionally attack humans. The snakes include the fer-de-lance, responsible for more human deaths in South America than any other snake, and the bushmaster, the largest viper in the Americas with potentially lethal venom. The insects carry diseases and deliver painful stings. The plants include species that cause severe burns or blindness. The park is accessed by boat from Rurenabak, requiring multi-day jungle travel to reach camping areas. Denali National Park surrounds North America's tallest mountain at 6,190 meters, where backcountry camping means facing grizzly bears that are aggressive and unpredictable, extreme weather that can bring blizzards in summer, hypothermia conditions year-round, and vast wilderness where rescue can take days, creating deadly camping conditions that kill several people annually from bear attacks, hypothermia, river crossings, and falls. The grizzlies in Denali are not habituated to humans like those in Katmai, making them more dangerous and unpredictable. The weather changes instantly from sunshine to whiteout blizzard, with temperatures dropping 40 degrees in hours. The rivers are glacial meltwater, freezing cold and fast, where crossings have drowned multiple campers. The park is 6 million acres of roadless wilderness where only one road penetrates 90 miles, meaning backcountry camping requires flying in or hiking for days. The camping is permit-based and dispersed, meaning you're truly alone. The Cairngorms are Britain's deadliest mountains, where over 60 people have died since the 1970s from hypothermia, avalanches, and falls, making wild camping here the most dangerous in the UK despite the relatively low elevation, with the highest peak at only 1,309 meters, because the Arctic-like conditions and rapid weather changes create deadly situations within minutes. The plateau is subarctic tundra, where weather systems from the Atlantic collide with continental air, creating violent storms that arrive without warning and bring blizzard conditions even in summer. The temperature can drop from 15 degrees Celsius to minus 10 degrees Celsius in an hour, with winds exceeding 100 miles per hour. The avalanche risk is real, with cornices collapsing and snow slopes releasing even in spring. Wild camping is legal under Scottish access rights, but winter camping requires mountaineering skills because the conditions rival Arctic environments. Campers have frozen to death within sight of rescue huts. The wind has destroyed tents, leaving people exposed. Mount Rainier is an active volcano with 35 square miles of glaciers, where camping on the mountain means facing crevasses that can be 100 feet deep and hidden by snow bridges. Avalanches that kill multiple climbers annually, rockfall from glacial erosion, and volcanic hazards including gas emissions and potential eruption, creating the deadliest camping in the lower 48 states with over 400 total deaths on the mountain. The glacier camping requires roped teams and crevasse rescue skills because the glaciers are heavily broken with crevasses everywhere, some hidden completely by snow. Climbers have fallen into crevasses from their tents at night. The avalanches are frequent, with slopes releasing regularly from the weight of new snow or warming temperatures. The rockfall is constant from freeze-thaw cycles, breaking the volcanic rock. The volcanic gases emerge from fumaroles near the summit, creating a suffocation hazard. The mountain generates its own weather, with storms arriving rapidly. Torres del Paine National Park in Chilean Patagonia has the most violent weather on Earth for camping, with winds regularly exceeding 100 miles per hour that destroy tents, rip stakes from the ground, and turn camping equipment into projectiles. It combined with hypothermia conditions year-round and rapid weather changes from sunshine to blizzard, creating a deadly camping environment that has killed multiple trekkers from hypothermia and tent failures. The Patagonian winds are legendary, channeled through valleys and accelerated over mountains to speeds that make standing impossible and camping extremely dangerous. Campers have been killed when their tents collapsed in the wind and they couldn't get out, dying from hypothermia while trapped in their gear. The temperature can drop from 15 degrees Celsius to minus 5 degrees Celsius in an hour when weather systems arrive. The rain is horizontal from the wind, making waterproof gear ineffective. The designated campsites provide some wind protection, but storms still destroy multiple tents nightly. Svalbard is an Arctic archipelago where camping outside the settlement of Longyearbyen is illegal without firearms because the polar bear population of approximately 3,000 exceeds the human population of 2,000. Creating the only place on Earth where carrying a rifle for camping is legally mandatory due to the extreme danger of polar bear attacks that kill multiple people per decade. The polar bears are apex predators weighing up to 700 kilograms, capable of killing humans instantly and viewing humans as prey, especially when hungry after the sea ice melts. The bears can appear silently and attack without warning, charging at 40 kilometers per hour. Campers must set up tripwire alarms around tents and take shifts on bear watch through the 24-hour Arctic summer daylight. The bears are a protected species. So killing them is only legal in self-defense, but hesitation means death. The camping also faces extreme cold even in summer, with temperatures below freezing being common. Kakadu National Park in Australia's Northern Territory contains the highest concentration of saltwater crocodiles on Earth. With over 10,000 crocodiles inhabiting every water source, including rivers, billabongs, and coastal areas, making camping here the most dangerous crocodile environment globally, where people are killed regularly by attacks at the water's edge or on riverbanks where campers set up. The saltwater crocodiles are apex predators, reaching over 6 meters long and weighing over 1,000 kilograms, capable of explosive attacks from the water with a bite force exceeding any other animal. They are ambush hunters, lying motionless for hours, then attacking in seconds. The camping areas are near water because it's the only way to access the park's interior, but the water contains crocodiles. Warning signs are everywhere, but tourists ignore them and die regularly. The wet season brings box jellyfish to coastal areas and floods that displace crocodiles into new areas. Yosemite National Park has 15 to 20 deaths annually from various causes, including black bear attacks in campsites, hantavirus from mouse droppings in stored gear, rockfall from granite cliffs collapsing, drownings in rivers, and falls from cliffs, making camping here surprisingly deadly despite the park's popularity and infrastructure. The black bears are bold and aggressive, having learned that campsites contain food, so breaking into cars, ripping open tents, and occasionally attacking campers who surprise them or defend their food. The bears are not deterred by human presence. The hantavirus is a deadly disease contracted from breathing air contaminated by infected mouse droppings with a 38% fatality rate, and cases occur regularly in Yosemite campgrounds. The rockfall is unpredictable, with granite slabs weighing thousands of tons periodically collapsing from cliffs and crushing campsites below. Half Dome and El Capitan shed rock regularly. The camping is in a valley surrounded by 3,000-foot cliffs. Yellowstone National Park has over 10,000 thermal features, including geysers, hot springs, and mud pots containing boiling water and acidic chemicals that have killed over 20 people who fell into them. Combined with grizzly bears, bison that charge and gore people, and wolves, creating a deadly camping environment where multiple deaths occur annually from thermal burns, animal attacks, and falls. The thermal features are beautiful but deadly, with water temperatures exceeding 200 degrees Fahrenheit and pH levels acidic enough to dissolve flesh. People have fallen into hot springs trying to retrieve dogs or take photos, dying from burns or dissolving in the acidic water. The bodies are sometimes never recovered because the acidic water destroys them. The grizzlies in Yellowstone are aggressive and unpredictable, killing multiple people per decade. The bison are responsible for more injuries than bears, charging tourists who get too close for photos. The camping is in designated campgrounds, but animals walk through regularly. The Chernobyl exclusion zone is a 2,600 square kilometer area around the destroyed nuclear reactor where camping is illegal. But stalkers illegally enter to camp in the abandoned villages and forests, despite radiation levels that remain dangerous 38 years after the 1986 disaster. Creating the most unusual deadly campsite where the danger is invisible radiation exposure plus aggressive wolf packs that have multiplied in the absence of humans. The radiation is highest in the red forest, where trees absorbed so much radiation they turned red and died, and in areas near the reactor where hot particles remain in the soil. Extended camping means radiation exposure causing increased cancer risk, radiation sickness, or death depending on the dose. The wolves are not habituated to humans, making them potentially dangerous, and packs roam the abandoned areas hunting the deer and wild boar populations that have exploded. The illegal campers must avoid police patrols that arrest and fine trespassers. These 20 campsites are the deadliest on Earth, where toxic gases suffocate you, where extreme heat kills you, where predators hunt you. If you visit them, prepare properly. Follow all safety protocols. Respect the dangers. Subscribe to Epic Guide for honest coverage of extreme destinations, because these places don't forgive mistakes. Thanks for watching. Camp carefully.